Welcome back. Kevin's Mobile Repair. 2008 Honda Pilot 3.5. Standard 3.5 motor in most Odysseys, Pilots, their main V6 model. So we're doing an alternator today. The customer stated that the alternator battery light came on. Could see smoke coming down from the alternator area, and the vehicle eventually died. So I've already got the old one out and new one in, but I'll show you what tools and stuff like that I used. First, the cover comes off right here. You can use a flathead screwdriver and take the little, just a little twist tabs right here. Just twist, 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 and then that piece will come off. Most of you guys have probably already done that, so that's kind of irrelevant. I also take the dipstick tube out, so that way I don't have an opportunity to snap it off while it's in there. Next thing, belt. I have the Honda belt tool. You can get one online on Amazon for something similar, but it's going to be the big end of this, and I think this is a 17 or 18. I can't remember. But anyways, your tensioner bolt is going to be right there. So you'll need something with a long throw, because this tensioning system is actually a compressed fluid in a tensioner, not a spring-loaded. So when you do put pressure on it, don't give it all the pressure you can right then and there, because you're going to bust the seal or something like that in it. And so you're just going to apply a little bit of pressure, and you'll just roll it back. It'll sit on there like yay, and you'll just roll it back and just slowly go. And then you get it to the point where the belt itself, you can take it off, and then take the belt off. I don't take it off all the way. I take it off from the power steering pump here, take it off from the alternator, and just wrap it over this way so everything else still stays on. Next thing, we're going to have a 12mm bolt. Can't see it right here. Another 12mm bolt. Can't see it. It's going to be right here. So two 12s. I have a deep 1/4 inch. Get to both of those. Take that bracket off. Bracket comes out of the way. 10 here. 10 here. This 10 goes to the control side of the alternator. This 10 here, and then a 12 for the alternator power wire. You get those, swing them out of the way. Now once all that is off, then there's a 14, and it is right there. So once the belt's out of the way, you can see a whole lot easier. But I use a 1/2 inch in order to get it, just bust it loose, and then a 1/2 inch short or 1/2 inch deep with a ratchet or a tool, and it'll just zip it right out. Now, pro tip, see this little crush sleeve right here? Once you walk the old one out, getting the new one in, if this crush sleeve is out much further than this, you're not going to be able to get it into the grooved area. So you put a bolt through here and hammer, this is the new one, hammer this crush sleeve down so it makes this gap right here smaller, because you want that, otherwise you're going to be fighting like no tomorrow to get this alternator back in that wedge piece, put that long 14 through. Coming out, take off this AC line, 10mm right here, swing it out of the way. You may have to bend the hose just a little bit in this direction, and then the whole alternator can just come right out through this way. Little finagling, little twisting, little yada yada yada. It'll come out this way once this hose is moved up out of the way. So this hose will come back over this way, come over here, and it'll be enough where the alternator can come out right through here. I did this job in like 24 minutes. So we were going back together. About ready to fire it up, put those two things on, and let the battery charge itself back up for 10-15 minutes while I'm putting all my tools up. This is the Denso brand. Oops. Denso brand part number. Now this is OEM, so it's the manufacturer that makes the parts for Honda, but you can get it aftermarket. So Denso makes a lot of sensors on Hondas, a lot of components, O2 sensors, alternators, things like that. So I stick with OEM stuff because it's designed for the car and a lot less problems. but I don't have to get a dealer part. Besides, the dealer part probably like $600-700 for this thing. But that is my tips for this. Any questions or comments, please feel free to let me know.